Okay, let's have a look at Elephant by Jason Isbell. I have my capo on fret 5. And the first chord, E minor 7, string 5 fret 2, string 2 fret 3, strum them all. This third finger is going to be key. Keep it glued to string 2 fret 3. You'll see why. Okay, G6, like a G, but the third finger is on string 2 fret 3. Just keep it there. And string 6 fret 3, string 5 fret 2, and you strum them all. So it's going to sound slightly different than a G. Here's your G, there's G6. A7 sus 4, again, keep the third finger down. String 4 fret 2. This guy, you don't need him anymore. Strum from the 5th string down. So 4, 2, 2, 3. C add 9. Third finger still on string 2 fret 3. Add string 5 fret 2 and keep this one on string 4 fret 2. So 5, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3. Strum from the 5th string down. Let's see, I'm gonna adjust my camera a little bit. There we go. D is D, but you still have string 2 fret 3. Fancy G, I like to call this. Fancy G is really lazy G because they're keeping this third finger here on string 2 fret 3. Your pinky's on string 1 fret 3. 6, 3, string 6 fret 3, string 5 fret 2. Strum them all. This is so you can keep your third finger down, right, on string 2 fret 3. And then your D sus 4 with an F sharp and a bass. Keep these two fingers put, 2, 3, and 1, 3. Okay, here's your fancy G, and you're keeping these put and moving these two guys to string 6 fret 2 and string 3 fret 2. Really beautiful chord, and you just strum them all. Don't worry about it. It says don't play string 5. Play string 5. There's a little X in the chord diagram above string 5. It sounds fine. You could try to mute that, but what a hassle. Okay, so the strumming is, let's see. Let's get into it. Alright, so now I'm going to give you a couple scenarios here. You could do the pear, apple, which is down, down, up, right? Pear, apple, pear, apple, pear, apple. So one pear apple on your E minor 7, one on your G6, and then 2 on your A7 sus 4. You can either do 2 pear apples on your A sus 4, or you could do a pear, apple, banana, which is a down, down, up, pause, up, down, up. Okay, so there's 2 ways you can do your A7 sus 4. Pear, apple, just 2 pear apples, or pear, apple, banana. Down, down, up, down, up. Down, down, up, pause, up, down, up. So there's a little pause after your apple and before your banana. It's a short pause, but it's there. Pear, apple, banana, pear, apple, pause, banana. Okay, so the banana one I think sounds cooler, but it might be a little tricky to incorporate with singing. So that's why I gave you two choices. Okay, and you do the strum pattern all the way through 1, 2, how many times is that? 4 times in the intro, and then like 8 million times in the verse. What is it? Oh, actually, the last 2 chords of the intro really belong in verse 1. So it's supposed to be E minor, G. So that's 1, 2, 3. I think it adds up to 8 times that you do it in verse 1. Well, it's the same pattern every time. And now when you get to the chorus, really that the chorus is supposed to begin with the C add 9 chord, not the A7 sus4. So that's really where that belongs. The C add 9 belongs at the beginning of the chorus. So let's get into that part. I gotta back up the video just a bit, methinks.
If I fucked her before she got sick, never hear the end of it. She don't have the spirit for that. Just drink hard drinks and laugh out loud. Bitch about the weekend crowd. Try to
And then that gets us into verse 2. But let's talk about the chorus here. C add 9. 2 pair apples. 2 pair apples on D. I'd never hear. So let's see. Fancy G, pair, apple, 1 pair apple, 1 pair apple on D sus4 with an F sharp in the bass, 2 pair apples on E minor 7. She don't have the spirit. 2 pair apples on C add 9, 2 on D, 4 on E minor 7. We just drink 2 on C add 9, 2 on D, 1 on G, 1 on the D sus4 with F sharp in the bass. Oh, then 4 on E minor 7, 2 on C add 9, 2 on D. These are all pair apples. And then on the word somehow, we go back to our original strum pattern on the E minor, starting on E minor 7. Pear, apple, banana. Or if you decide to do the 2 pair apples on the A7, sus4. Pear, apple. Do that pattern twice at the end of the chorus. And then in the break, you continue with that pattern. A7 sus4 at the beginning of verse 2 really belongs at the end of the break. Sorry, they keep doing this. I don't know why. Because it throws off the whole pattern. Like the way you look at the song is all messed up because they put 1 chord where it's not supposed to be. Okay, so really the verse 2 begins with the E minor 7 there. And you're going to notice that this is basically the same stuff all the way through the song. But let's just see if there's any surprises here. She said, Andy, you cracked me up. This is the end of the break, I think. Yeah.
She said, Andy, you cracked me up. Seagulls in a coffin. Sharecropping right here.
real soft.
She was drunk, she made cancer jokes, made up her own doctor's notes, surrounded by her family, so she was I'd sing her a classic country song, so she'd get high and sing along. She don't have a voice to sing.
All the same in the verse and the chorus.
We burn these joints in effigy, cry about what we used to be, try to ignore the elephant sun.
Original pattern.
I buried her a thousand
This is like a double chorus, that's all. He just sings the chorus twice.
face in line. I don't give a damn about that. There's one thing that's real clear to me. No one dies with dignity. Just try elephant son.
Outro.
Just try elephant son. Just try elephant son.
Very soft. Okay, so the outro is really easy. Here's the C add 9, 2 pair apples, D, 2, 4 on the E minor 7. You do that again in the next line, and then after the word somehow on the second line of the outro, on that E minor 7, sorry, you resume your first strum pattern with the E minor, G6, A7. Very soft. It's almost like a manual fade out there. Well, it isn't almost, it is a manual fade out, which takes a lot of control with that right hand, right, to keep on fading. So have fun with this. It's a great song, luscious chords. I think you're gonna love those chords. And I think it's gonna be key to remember to keep that third finger on string 2 fret 3 for the whole song, right? Because every single chord employs that that note, right? You see at 9, even D, even fancy G, and even the D with the F sharp in the bass. All right, so every single chord. So have fun, practice hard, and we'll see you next time. Thank you for watching.